Hi everybody, today we're going to do a yoga functional movement flow that you can do in the beginning of your day to have this connection between your body and your mind, to let go of the stress that we can have in the morning, of the tension that the body can hold in the muscles, and we're going to build it up gradually to do more a dynamic type of flow. Listen to your body, do what feels good for you today, and enjoy the workout. So we're going to start by laying down on the floor. So we start with a big stretch that we take our hands over our head and we do a big stretch to lengthen our body. Taking a big breath in and another one. I'm going to bring the knees to the chest and hold them. Do a little massage to the lower back, rocking forward and backwards. Let's keep the rocking, but this time side to side. Small movements to be aware of how the body feels and reacts. We're going to do a happy baby, so we're going to grab our feet and open our legs wide until we feel a nice stretch in the hips. Keep on breathing. Close your eyes, it's a great way to start to move. And from here we're going to try to keep the legs as straight as possible and bringing the legs together. Staying here a few seconds. Again, knees to the chest, and we're going to do a twist stretch. So the right arm goes above the knees and lowers them slowly to the right. We open the left arm in the shoulder height and we look towards the left arm. Again, bringing our knees to the chest in the middle, rocking back and forward. Feeling how the body opens up slowly. You know, in the morning the body is very tight because the lubricant that makes all of the joints move freely is shrinking down while we sleep. That's why moving in the morning, it's a great way to wake up your body, also your mind. So the left arm is above the knees, lowers it slowly to the ground. We open our right arm and we look to the right arm. Every time your focus is free, focus on the breathing, allowing the mind to relax and the body opening up. So from here we bring the knees in and we're going to rock and gain a bit of momentum until we come up for a full sit. Legs would be straight and together. We inhale, bring our hands up and coming down for a big stretch. It's less important for me how far you reach with your hands. It's more about just allowing the spine to curl and bend forward. Emphasizing the head, that the head is heavy and falling down, like the forehead wants to touch the knees. As you can see, I'm adding a bit rocking forward backwards because it helps the body understand we want to get more flexible and mobile in this position. Big breath in. Let's move the ankles a bit, doing a circular movement to one side and the other side. Let's do point and flex, pointing the toes forward and then pulling them backwards towards us. I'm going to open a wide gap in our legs, so we'll do a bit more mobile dynamic stretch. So we come forward for 3 little pulses, and then to the right, and then to the left. Middle, 1, 2, 3, to the right, 1, 2, 3, to the left. Let's do this twice more. Big breath. Really focusing on finding the right amount of stretch and understanding that patience is key. You cannot force the body to become more flexible in a short period of time. We need to allow it. Let's do a butterfly sit. The legs are together. We're rocking the knees towards the ground. Inhale, reaching the hands up. We're going to place the hands under the shoulders when the wrist is rotated backwards. We're going to open our chest and look up. And again, inhale, hands coming up. And exhale, we're going to fold down with the forehead towards the legs. Walking a bit to the right and the left. Great, now we're going to move into a 90 degree transitions. So we're in this position, we're using our arms, but not, if you can just support and not to use them too much, it would be better. So the feet are going to stay on the ground while we rotate the hips and the knees, letting the spine follow along. This is a bit easy, then think about trying to keep your spine tall and stable. And to make it harder, you can also do this movement without hands. Opening the internal, external rotation of the hip. Great, and from here we're gonna sit down on our knees. And again, putting our hands under the shoulders and bending the spine backwards, opening the chest, the shoulders. And we'll move into what I call a narrow child's pose. So we're gonna bend down with our head towards the floor and the hands are stretching on the side of the body, curving like a snail. From here we're gonna move into all on fours, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the pelvis, so we have a good joint support. I'm gonna do some cat-cows, bending the spine backwards, looking up, and rounding the spine into a cat. I think I said cat before, so this is the cow position when we arch our back, and this is the cat position when we curl. So open the chest in the cow, try to look up to the sky, and push the floor in the cat, contract your abs, your glutes. And From here we sit down to a child's pose. Hips go back towards the ankles. We spread the arms forward in shoulder width. Moving our body weight forward to an up-facing dog, opening the chest, rolling the shoulders back. And back down to child's pose. Even if I don't give the instructions about the breathing, try to be aware of your breathing and to just think about it to help your body while it moves. Coming forward again to up-facing dog, trying to look up towards the sky, keeping our core engaged. And we're moving into a down-facing dog, hips pull up and back. I'm gonna stay here a bit. Think about lengthening your upper body, your lower body, creating a triangle type of shape. We're gonna walk the dog a bit. So we're bending one knee while we extend the other knee backwards. That way we can emphasize stretching each leg at a time. We're gonna walk back with our hands towards the legs, staying a bit in a forward fold. Shake your legs a bit. Walking side to side with our hands. I would say that especially if you're coming back after a long time of not moving, or if lately was a bit intense and you were training hard, then this type of flow is really good for recovering, getting back to this connection with your body, preparing it for something more intense, coming back to the center and rolling up one vertebra at a time, reaching our hands from the side, up and back, big stretch. Let's do some spine rotation side to side. Shoulders, big shoulder circles backwards, one after another. And forward. So we're reaching the hands again from the side, up and back. And with a long spine, folding forward with the knee, with the forehead towards the knee. Open the gap a bit and try to sit down to a squat. If you need, you can start with your heels in the air and try to build it up to place your feet fully on the floor. We can bring our hands to a type of namaste, towards the chest, breathing in. You can add some rocking forward and backwards if you feel stable and balanced. Let's walk forward to a plank, placing the hands under the shoulders. So we push the floor to try to be active and stable, activating our muscles, contracting the abs and the glutes to try to make a straight line. We're going to move slowly to up-facing dog, keeping our arms straight so the legs turn into a point, and we open the chest and pull the shoulders back. And pulling our hips up and back towards down-facing dog. Stretching the heels back and down while trying to keep the torso straight and long. Let's inhale and reach our right leg up to the sky. And we're going to bring it forward to a lunge to replace our right arm. We're looking forward, opening the chest, placing the back knee slowly on the ground and coming up. Hands up towards the sky, and we want to look in between our arms. If you can, try closing your eyes, finding stability and presence. And interlace our hands behind the back and do a big shoulder stretch. We're going to get into half a split. So our hands come down from both sides of the leg, and we take the right leg forward, trying to straighten the knee, doing a flex with the toes if possible, and opening the chest. You should feel the stretch in the hamstrings. Doing a bit of point and flex. Let's transition into a wide leg stand. So we rotate to the left, bring up the back knee. We let our head fall down to the floor. You'll probably feel it in your hips. I'm gonna do some dynamic moves side to side. Think about trying to bring your forehead to the knee. So we're gonna change the side that we're facing. We're gonna go to the left side of the mattress and go back to down facing dog. Walk the dog again. It's a great feeling to see how the body opens up. Lifting our left leg up in the air and replacing our left arm. Left hand more accurately. We're looking forward, opening the chest. Big breath in. Back knee goes down to the floor. Raising our hands up to the sky, shoulder width. Looking in between the hands and closing our eyes if we can. Hold your core for balance. Hands behind the back for a stretch. Left leg forward for half split. Hands down, opening our chest, flexing the toes. Point and flex. Bringing the left leg backwards into a child's pose. Up facing dog. Down facing dog. Looking forward and bringing our feet to the start of the mattress with 2 big steps. 1, 2. Opening the chest and looking forward. And coming back down with the forehead to the knees. Rolling up 1 vertebra at a time. Hands from the side, up and back. Let's do a little run in the place. Moving our weight from the right leg to the left. Let's do some opening and closing of the feet. Jump in, jump out. Same thing, but 1 leg goes forward, other leg goes back. So towards the end, let's do a couple of minutes, a bit more dynamic, the body is a bit more awake. So in the beginning of the mattress, we sit to a squat. Walking forward to a plank. Let's do some mountain climbers. Right knee to the right elbow, left knee to the left elbow. Ten more seconds. If you can do it with a little run. And we're stopping. We're gonna go down to the floor with a slow push-up. If you need, put your knees before doing it. And we lay down on the stomach, coming up to a W position. So elbows are tucked into the ribs. Legs are up in the air together. Opening our hands to a T when our thumbs face the sky. Strengthening the posterior chain, our lower back. Hands behind the back for a stretch. Bringing our hands next to the chest, coming up to up facing dog. And down facing dog. Right leg goes up in the air instead of the right arm. Looking forward. This time we do a high lunge. Hands come up. Try to keep the hips square. Looking up between the arms. Hands to the heart, to Namaste, and we stand up on the front leg. Left knee comes forward for 90 degrees. We're spreading our hands to the side and bending on one leg to an airplane. Staying focused, stable. Contracting, coming back up, hands to the heart, 90 degrees left leg. Big step forward to a lunge. Hands come down. We take the right leg back and we rotate our hips to the right, lifting the right arm to the sky to a side plank. Back to plank. Try to do here chaturanga. If you need, put your knees again. So we're bending the elbows close to the body to 90 degrees and we're sliding forward, pointing the toes to up facing dog and down facing dog. Breathe a bit. Left leg goes up, point into a high lunge. Keep your belly button pulled in to have control of the center of your body. Hands to the heart, standing on the front leg. Keeping our neck long and width, keeping our spine straight. Hands to the side, bending on one leg, parallel to the ground, airplane. And contracting, coming back up. Big step back. Hands to the floor. Left leg goes back. We rotate our pelvis, this time to the right. So last time it was to the left. And we reach our left arm to the sky. Coming back to a plank. Try to jump forward to a squat. A few squats just to wake up your lower body. Sitting back and down. Keeping our chest straight. Uplifted. Contracting the glutes, coming up. 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna sit down, and if we need, we use our hands to sit slowly on the floor. Legs together. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding down. You're probably more open than you were in the beginning in this position. Be aware of it. See how you feel in your body now. Breathe in. I'm going to move into an Eastern sit. So what I really believe in after 10 years of being a trainer and teaching and training in many different exercises, methods, and etc. What I want to bring through this channel is the understanding of trying to live in alignment between the body and the mind, and to move just for the sake of movement, of balance, of connection, of bringing some distressing from today's crazy world that we can live in, and not necessarily just to come to exhaust the body and make him throw a very big challenge on it. For most people that I've met, and I met many people and that I trained, once you build it up slowly, you will be able to do a very high performance type of skills. But in order for us to understand that we're here for a long term, we want to do it in a balanced way, with persistence, with attention. So I hope you enjoyed the flow. We're going to do a few big breaths to close it. So try to rotate your hands, that the palms are facing up. Bring the back to a long straight position. Inhale. Try to think about 2 things you are grateful for in your life. Bring it into your attention. So thank you very much for joining. I'll say again that it's only a few videos now that I'm doing in English. So if you like the video, I would appreciate to see it by you making a like, sharing it to your friends and family that should move and bring some health into their life as well, and subscribe to the channel to see the next videos. Wish you all the best. See you in the next